Alright, so
Yeah.
more
Well,
Zoro games, I guess, right?
yeah. We're the same flavor of the weeks of the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Um,
When's the next event you're playing? Like, this weekend, is it?
well, not tomorrow, but the next weekend.
Ah, okay. Oh, next weekend
It's
is
it.
still OP. It's still OP. What? OP 12.
Well, today are the first. Well, tomorrow is the pre-release events,
Oh, okay, okay. I
and
thought.
and OP13 is officially the day before the regionals,
Oh, so it's not
but
legal.
they decided to not do it like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
OP13.
That makes sense. Yeah, cause like people maybe people can't get cards, but I've
Yeah,
already seen people
and the
cracking.
ones that can take advantage of that and sell them like extremely expensive.
Oh yeah, I saw
So
people cracking already, so I thought the set was already out.
yeah, so the two events are OP13, PRB02, which are the Saturday event and the Sunday event, the treasure and the regional.
All right,
So
yeah,
yeah,
get those out of the way
uh,
first.
what was that?
Get those out of the way first. Like, cause it's like the most recent events that you're playing. Like even though like the next few events that we'll be playing afterwards will be OP 13, I think you can take your time to figure out like what you're playing. I mean,
Yeah. No, I'm playing Emu. I'm gonna get on Emu. Oh crap,
okay,
it's already started.
yeah, no worries. Yeah, so I'll take.
5 minutes. Oh, this going fast. I guess.
I mean, this matchup is
I got
quite.
a matchup.
Yeah,
What's up?
this matchup is generally quite fast. Like if you're losing the game, if the game is long, it means you're probably losing.
Yeah, there's a slight chance if it goes long that you're winning, right?
Yeah.
Uh, so uh, I just recorded a few games earlier because I've been having a lot of work.
Okay.
I mean, Q4 has been crazy. So at this point, I'm just playing as much as I can, just getting repetitions in, and just trying to improve on my decision making and mulligans and all that. So
Yeah.
this game's hard from today,
Okay.
and I'll just record it like whatever it is. I do know that sometime in the middle of next week, I want to schedule and to for us to review just a Bonnie games. That's it. Like, because I think that's my hardest matchup,
All right.
the hardest for me to navigate through, right? And I'll practice against it. I got a couple friends that play it decently, so I'll practice against it, and the rest I feel. I mean, I'll leave it to you to maybe recommend or something. But for now, let's put this on.
Yeah. I mean, this hand is horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. So I kept it. I'm just kidding.
Okay. This hand is good. Like, but you're probably not playing. You're just not doing anything for the first two turns. Like maybe you jam him the next turn. Yeah. Just first hit usually you can take. Like you want to have the cards to protect your board also. Yeah. Like here I'll just jam for 9. Firstly, you're not looking for anything, so you shouldn't be playing the Hiyori.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna ask you. Should I play Hiyori or should I
Because
just
if you
jam for
play the
9?
Hiyori now, he's just gonna go threat next turn. Like he give him a free target to threat.
Mm.
Okay, but if you spin the Hiyori, then your like this leader swing is very weak. Like it's only swing for 7. And next time you're playing okay because you pick up the Koshiro, but you didn't know that you're picking up the Koshiro. But let's say like this time you didn't pick up the Koshiro, right? Next time you're playing Cavendish plus Tashigi. Like 5-3, right? 6 minus 5 plus 2 minus 3, yeah. 6, 5, 3.
Hey,
So like
okay.
but then turn you won't be swinging. So like you if you don't push the life this turn, like I mean you end up pushing it anyways, but let's say the guy just counters out 2k. Then like he will stay at 3 life. Then it'll be hard for you to close like later on because you don't push the life here. And I think the most
Okay.
important thing is that you're not looking for anything off the Hiyori. So like you shouldn't spin it.
Yeah, because I already have my next two turns mapped out, right? I
Yeah,
have Cavendish with this, and then
you have like your
and
next
then
3 turns actually. Yeah, but
well, yeah, with the salt with the Mihawk.
yeah.
So at that point, it's just better to hit 9 to secure that the first hit is
Yeah,
gonna get in
yeah,
there because the next turn I'm not swinging, right?
yeah. 9 is better cause like he might use gear 2 to counter out.
Right.
So 9 connects the life. So just get that out of the way cause next time you're not swinging. Because next time he might like stagger for Bagua also. So you don't really want to swing that turn anyways. Even if you have the Dawn up. You know? So yeah, so just push the one life here. I mean you end up doing it anyways. The guy high roll the life trigger but whatever. he's going second anyway, so as long as he has 2 copies of ramp, he can get to leader effect. Okay, but here, yeah, you see like if the Hiyori will just get shredded, then the leader will swing. So at this turn, you're playing this 5-3 play anyway, so you're not swinging. So imagine the guy just counters out 2k the previous turn, stays at 3, then like what? Then what now? This turn you don't swing again. Then he's at 3 life, you know? Feels a bit bad. Okay, but okay, misses the body here. So you're still in good shape. Yeah, you can take this. Yeah, and this time you just Mihawk, Tashigi, and just jam the Rosinante down. Once you have the Cavendish on the board, just play Mihawk, Cavendish swing, play Tashigi, then just jam. No point to stagger the Koshiro here because every form of removal he has at this point is not KO. It's usually bottom deck. Yeah, just hit the Rosy. I'll probably float one this turn. In case he plays like Rush Luffy, I can like restand the Cavendish on the first swing so that he can't, get the value off. Cause you swing
Okay.
for 9 and swing for 8 is all the same thing. If he's floating 2, you're asking for Giant or Bagua anyways.
Got it. Yeah, I was thinking here. I mean, if I force him out of it, next turn he won't be able to have a comfortable play with Don restanding, and like I
Yeah.
just go
But
phase
you're
the whole
not
thing.
you're not
But yeah,
forcing the Rosy to die also, cause you're only asking for one counter
for
event.
two.
And your Cavendish need to
Yeah.
swing first to get off the Mihawk plus Tashigi play. So you're only getting one attack into the Rosy. So if he has
Okay.
Bagua here or like a Giant, he'll just use it. So like he let it die tells me that he doesn't have it. Yeah. But
Okay. And
I would yeah.
and the sequencing here was correct, right? To go
Yeah, yeah,
Cavendish,
yeah, yeah.
go to
Yeah, I
phase,
mean
and
you
then
have to
okay,
do
okay.
this. You have to. This is the only sequence you have. Yeah,
Yeah, because I've seen some people
yeah.
hit like
And
Rossi or something like that. But yeah, okay,
I mean you
got
have
it.
to
I'll
swing the
I'll keep
Cav
looking that
first, right? To get the Don to play the Tashigi. If not, you can't even swing at the Rossi.
way. Got it. Got
So
it.
no matter what, I don't think you can fuck this up. Like you really have to be an idiot. But I think this game is sort of
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
won. This game kind of won already. Cause like he missed one turn. Like here you can just block with the Mihawk. Like don't need to give him the card. If you're afraid of like if he rush Luffy, right, he's only swinging the Cavendish, you can just let it die. You still stick the Mihawk and the Tashigi in your board. Because anyways, if he has rush Luffy here, if he swing into the Cavendish, it's gonna die regardless, you know? Like you're not gonna commit 3 cards to protect it, I think, at this point. But here you can just try to go for game. Like the Mihawk can swing 8 first. He only has 1 down up. So like he only has access to 1 counter event. If he wants to, he needs to giant here, and then he bang on like trigger ram from life. Yeah, I mean, yeah, here you just swing 12-12, better than like 8-11-11, because you're asking for more counter that way. If you swing 11, if you swing, oh your stream ended.
Oh, the hell.
I think it crashed. Okay, but as I was saying, like you might be thinking to swing 8 with the Tashigi, but if that happens, your leader will only be swinging for 11-11, which is asking for 6x6. So in terms of total value you're getting from him, right? Your Tashigi asking for 2k. Then if you swing 12-12, you're asking for 7-7. Total value you are getting is 2x7. But obviously, actually it's the same, right? Let me count. Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
yeah,
was thinking like
it's the
for
same.
example, what I was thinking there was hitting 8 with Mihawk, and then just
Yeah, Mihawk
hit
always
him with
Mihawk
2.
always swing first. Like that's a given. Yeah.
All
And
right,
then
and then I did it right.
after that, okay, because you're asking for the same amount of counter, Tashigi swing first, 8 is okay. Because it's asking for 3, then by 6. So it's still adding up to 9k. 3 by 6 is 2-1-2-2-2, so it's 5 cards. Whereas if you swing 7, then you ask for 7, ask for 1 card, 2k. Then you swing 12, you're asking for 2-2-2-1. Still asking for 5 cards. Okay, so no difference. You're asking for the same amount. So in that case, you swing the Tashigi for 8 is okay. There's no difference lah, basically. Like whether you swing for 7 or you swing for 12-12. Yeah, there's totally no difference. Oh, your stream is down by the way.
Oh
Yeah. I thought I told you that. Yeah, will you share your stream?
no, my media player also got closed.
Okay.
Oh, when he got closed, the stream went down. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm still in the same place.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nothing
but
changes.
yeah, here you can just go for game here, cause it's tapped out anyways. Yeah. whether you swing Tashigi or leader first, it doesn't matter. Like
It
I
doesn't
just
matter.
yeah, doesn't matter. Cause as I just mentioned, it's asking for the same total value. Cause he's
Okay.
tapped out. If he's not tapped
Because
out, if he
I was thinking, I felt like this was better, but I was thinking
nah
like
the
hitting
same.
the Shigi first because of the trigger, right?
Ah,
But
there's no trigger.
if
He's
the
tapped.
trigger,
He has no don. He's like oh yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Swing with the
gra-
Tashigi
gra-
first.
gra-
Yeah.
yeah,
No.
gravity blade.
Yeah. No
But
matter. Yeah, but
but then if he doesn't take that card, then it's a no counter card, right? So I guess.
yeah. So I mean, this game he missed the one turn that he's allowed to play a big body. Yeah. So if he missed that window, then obviously the game is over. Like that
Let
was
me check
like
it.
their first 9 or 10 turn is like their only window where they're allowed to play a big body. Any other window past that is they are probably on the brink of death. Okay, we are
All right.
going first. This hand is good enough. Yeah, like we can spin double Perona if we can't find Tashigi. Yeah, if we find Tashigi, then we can just opt to. Actually, nothing. None of these are that great options. Like your only target is either the Mihawk or the Kuina. I probably take the Kuina first, just cause like Mihawk is a dead card in hand. If I draw another one, then I have 2 dead cards in my hand. Typically, this matchup you don't have the window to play like 2 Mihawk. Take the Kuina better, cause like it's 1k counter, and that's
Oh, okay.
and potentially like you're gonna be playing the Cavendish first based on this hand. So like next
Okay.
turn
Yeah.
potentially, if you find Tashigi off like the Perona, you can do like Cavendish Kuina to rest like a blocker if they run it. I don't know. I don't know if they have a blocker, but it's better to take the Kuina cause in worst case it's still a 1k counter.
Got it.
Yeah. And it has the extra utility of like let's say next turn you pick up the Cavendish you pick up Tashigi off your Perona, right? On your 7 Dawn turn you can swing Cavendish, untap 2 Dawn and then play Kuina. Play Tashigi plus Kuina, then you can rest like blocker plus SMP. Then you kill the blocker with your Perona, then you jam the SMP down. Here take 2k is better. Yeah. Yeah, then just hit for 7 here, I guess. Hit for 7 better than swing 5 play Koshiro, because you want to connect the life here. If you swing for 5, he's gonna counter 100%. Why are you floating the 1 down for? If I have 2k as the GP, I'll counter out here. Like, you shouldn't feel the need to cycle the DMG now. It's a bit too early.
Okay.
Push the life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I felt that I've been like keeping the DMGs there for too long.
You want to cycle it, but like now's not the time. Like you need to push this life
Okay.
in. Cause if you counter, right? If he counters, then you're both on even ground already.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I did it because of that, right? But I felt like I've always been stuck with one in the early game, so I was like, I'll fucking use it instead of using the 2K when I can save the 2K for later.
That's a
But
fine mentality to
but then
have. Yeah, but
but
like
then in another game, on another game I played later, I kept it and I that ended up giving me the game, right? Because I rested all the dawn and then just ended up going
yeah.
for game.
Yeah. But like
So
in
that
this case, it's not because you want to cycle the DMG, it's more so you want to push the life in. Cause
okay.
this as I said this, you know right, this is a racing matchup. So like every life you push matters. Okay. I mean you wouldn't expect him to do this. And generally I'll take this if he's asking for 2 cards. I wouldn't cycle the DMG here anyway, so there's no point to float the Dawn. If he swing me for 5 or 6, I'll counter out. But if he swing for 7, I'll take it. So that even if I have the Dawn out for DMG, I'm not gonna use it here. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'd rather just
Got it.
take this because he's asking for 2 cards on the first swing. It's like a free life to take, so just take, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, then this time cause he missed the Zoro, you're free to develop like Cavendish. Or pick up the Perona is nice. Then next time you can find Tashigi. Like now you can swing 6 and play Perona. Cause you want to find the Tashigi here. You haven't seen Tashigi at all. So like maybe you got
Yeah.
punished for not taking that first life also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause
That's what I was thinking at that
maybe the
time.
top 2 life is Tashigi. Definitely your life has at least 1 Tashigi based on this sequence. Cause you played 15, you already dug through like 20 cards. 5 cards starting and 3 Perona, 20 cards no Tashigi. So your Tashigi is probably in your life. And if I were to bet on it, maybe I'll say there's 2 Tashigi in life. Based on like 20 cards, no Tashigi. Okay, Luna trigger is nice. I'll use it here. Your hand has no Tashigi. So like you want to use the Luna trigger here to tap the SMP down. So that you can jam it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a reminder on the recording of crap, should have used
Yeah.
Luna.
Yeah, cause he already missequenced
Yeah.
the thing already. So like you want
I
to
think I
punish.
got
Yeah,
I
but
think I got lucky.
no,
Oh
you
no.
don't. Yeah. And so this turn you're
Yeah.
fucked because you didn't take the window to Luna and tap
Right.
the thing down. So what do you even do this turn? You have to play X Drake, tap the Zoro. Actually, you can tap SMP lah. SMP you can get cards from him. Zoro you might not get cards. And he's tapped out also. So I think it's fine. Yeah, then just hit face, then swing the SMP for 9. Yeah. Because if you tap the Zoro, he'll probably let it go. SMP they will counter. So that's the main difference between the two. But this game you might
Yeah, I'm trying to
lose because you miss this turn. Like this turn quite window quite like if you had Tashigi here you kind of win. Because you can jam the SMP for 3 cards. 11k. Yeah. Then a very weak window. Last time if you just Luna the thing, you kill it this turn, then like you'll be in a better position. Then you can play Koshiro to protect the Cavendish. Then next time you can do like Mihawk, Luna while still being able to use leader effect with the Cavendish on the board. Yeah. Okay, but it's fine. At least you have the Luna, you can buy one turn against GP. But you definitely do want to protect the Cavendish this turn if you can, or he has the minus power. Okay, then the Cavendish is dying. Because the Nami can swing at it. Yeah. Just let it go here. Don't let the other Nami get value. Because even if he doesn't attach the Dawn to Nami, he can still play like another Zoro, draw another SMP, so it doesn't matter here. Just let it go.
Okay, so at this point, what I did is counter the two hits from Nami, so that
It's the
another
same.
attack
It's the
went
same.
to Cavendish.
It's the same thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Then I should have just let it go from the
Yeah,
beginning.
just let it go on the first swing. Because if not, the other Nami can get value.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you have to counter 2 swings. 2 swings, so you throw 3k counter here, right? So, isn't that the same? Because you're gonna use, if you want to counter one attack, you're still gonna use 3k counter to counter one attack, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the same
Oh,
thing.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
That
so
makes
just let
sense.
it go. Yeah. Because the Cavendish, firstly, the Cavendish is gonna die regardless. Then secondly, it's like, yeah, he's asking for the same counter value. So like, if you wanted to counter for one swing, right, you're gonna throw 3k anyways. So there's no point to protect the Cavendish at that point. Okay. Right. Yeah, I mean, here it's a bit of an awkward turn. Like, you want to play Mihawk here because your boy have no threats. So probably just Mihawk and swing. This turn is better. Yeah. Mihawk and swing this turn. Don't Luna here. Because you need to push the last life in minimally. Either the last life in or you need to get value somewhere. So like, what I'll do is I'll just play Mihawk. X Drake swings for 6. Then all the Dawn to leader swing SMP. Then swing face. Yeah, get rid of the Namis, whatever. This is the least important thing.
You wouldn't try to take it. You wouldn't play Luna?
Yeah, why play
No,
Luna?
because
You're healthy. You're healthy. You're 2 life.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
have enough hand. You can just Luna the next turn.
Yeah, I think
You
I extended Luna
Yeah,
one
more
turn.
importantly, you want to put the body on the board this turn and push. If you don't push this turn, you're not getting any cards from him. He can comfortably play another turn.
Got it.
Whereas this one, if you manage to kill a body on his board, you kill a lot of pressure. So here I'll just swing 6 with X Drake to face, get 1 card from him, then jam the SMP down, ask him for Giant or Bagua. Then swing face. Yeah, so Luna here is a bit weak. Just put pressure on him this turn. Cause you want to push the life in also. If you swing 9 into SMP, he'll counter with a counter event. Then X Drake will get another card. So that's 2 cards. Then you swing face. He's gonna have to throw another counter event or 2/2Ks or take the last life. Then he'll be under little threat. Then next time you use the Luna to buy another turn for you. That should be the thought process here. Yeah, but X Drake can swing for 6. Like, it's 1 card. You swing for 10 at the SMP, he's not gonna get a non-counter event from him. He's gonna just 4k counter event out. So this does nothing. Just swing X Drake, get 1 card from him. You could have got 1 extra card from him here.
Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about doing Luna. I thought about doing that, but what I was thinking is like I want to get that last life, so hit him 10 is much better than hit him 9
Getting
life.
the cards is
But
the same.
then I'm also hitting 6, so I think that's better.
Yeah, getting the cards from him is better. Cause now you're just asking 1 card to defend the SMP, and he can take the last life, but you get to conserve the card in hand. So next time all he needs to do is just to be able to defend he just needs to be able to defend against a leader swing. Like all in or a 12x12. He ends up having the Hell Judgment, but it's okay. Like, if your X-Drake swung, he would have used the Hell Judgment first anyway, so there's no difference there. Then your leader swing
Yeah.
would have went into the Zoro instead. So it's the same thing this turn. You would have got 3 cards from him. Yeah. I don't think he's trying to go for game here, I think. If he tries to go for game, he's dead on board, because the Luffy will push him down to 0. Yeah, counter that is fine. Counter this is fine also. But he might swing 8-8 to deny the Mihawk value, but that's fine. Yeah, just block here. Yeah.
Okay.
He's not gonna pivot. He already used leader effect. The Luffy is only gonna swing for like 7. Swing for 8 to face, you also take anyway, so no diff. Yeah, just take. Restand Luffy, then you just Luna the rest of the board. You can play another turn also. Yeah, it's fine to take this. Yeah. Then just Luna and chill. But don't Luna first, obviously. You want to try to cheat value from his board first. Like, target the Luffy down, then Luna.
Okay.
I will keep the Mihawk up first. Like, I won't swing with it first. I will swing like X-Drake into life and see what happens first. Then I will jam the Luffy for 11k. Then Luna, then hit 11k again. Maybe I keep the Mihawk up. I'll jam 11 first just to see what happens. 12 works lah. I don't know, 11 better. Because the X-Drake can get 1 card. So swing with the X-Drake. Get 1 card.
Yeah, I think
that's
what I did.
If you get 1 card here, because if the X-Drake, he cannot take the X-Drake. He cannot not counter 1k. So he has to counter 1k, so he'll be down 1 card. So if you jam, then you jam into the Luffy, right? He has to commit. But he has to think, if I restand event here, can I counter for my leader swing? So he might let the Luffy go. If he lets the Luffy go, you win 100% because you have Luna in hand. So you wanna see what he does here first.
Yeah,
And
the reason I pivoted to actually swing with this rather than to not, because it's because the turn prior to this, it felt like stupid for me to not. I felt stupid for not swinging, right? I was like, I was certain that was not the best decision, like but I noticed that after I made the play, right? So I was like, I should have swung 6.
His hand right now will be less 1 card, like by right.
Yeah.
He only have 4 cards here at this point. Okay, then now you hit like 11 into the Luffy and see what happens. If the Luffy dies, then he has no lethal pressure on you anymore. Then you just need to count like, if I swing with my Mihawk, can I survive if he plays another Luffy? If the answer is yes, then you can swing with the Mihawk. Because next time he's on 8 Dawn. If he plays Luffy, he's left with 2 Dawn. If he Giants here, then even better for you. It's easier to count the output now. Yeah, then now maybe you want to keep the Mihawk up on the board. Just swing face and Luna and chill. Because for him to break past you, he needs to DMG. DMG and Luffy is not really lethal because you have enough counter in hand. Your hand has a 6k. So you just need to counter 2 attacks, which is possible. Just Luna here and chill. Don't swing the Mihawk, force him to DMG. If he doesn't DMG, he doesn't have lethal on you. He has to DMG to have a chance at lethal. But if he DMG, means he's left with 2 Dawn, SMP reset 3 Dawn, 5 Dawn. 5 Dawn 1 to leader 7. So he'll be swinging for either 777 or he'll be swinging for 688. Which both permutations, you just need to get. If he swings for 688, you just need to get 1. You already have 6k in hand. So that's more than enough. Just counter 2k and then 4k, right? If he swings for 777, your hand has 6k, so same thing. 3k. So just Luna here, stun the 2, and then don't swing the Mihawk. And then you have guaranteed the next turn. Please don't play this Koshiro.
No.
Yeah, this is no-brainer Luna. Yeah, just Luna and pass. Oh my god, don't do it.
I thought about it, like, but no, I ended up playing.
Yeah, just Luna, please. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't Luna, I get a heart attack, legit.
I learned.
The SMP and Zoro
I
is asking
your sessions have been in vain. Haven't been in vain.
Yeah, you play the Koshiro, just unsub. Means you learn nothing.
At this point, if I play the Koshiro, I'm wasting my money, right?
Yeah. Glad you
I'm
know.
not doing
Bro,
anything.
you play the Koshiro here, I just unsub you, bro. Yeah, I just need to count his output, like how much he can do. So like keeping the Mihawk up. If you swing the Mihawk, then you need to ask yourself like, can you counter out if he just goes all in here? Answer is no.
No.
Cause if you swing the Mihawk here, he's 6 down, right? He just jam 11-11. Like 6-6-11-11, then no, not even 6, 11-11-7, cause he can get back the Dawn. Yeah, the SMP refunds one. So his output now is like 7. He can do 7 with leader. Then like oh fuck. Okay. I mean you have guarantee regardless, yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just icing on top. But you have guarantee regardless, cause you can block you can block one swing and counter out one swing. You just need to counter out one attack here cause you have the Mihawk on the board. But if he DMGs you, then like I said, as long as your hand has 6k counter, you're 100% safe. Cause DMG means he only can do 777 or 688. So if you swing 688, you just counter 2k, take one swing, counter 4k. But if you swing 777, you take one swing, counter two swings, 3k 3k. 2-1 1-1-1. Yeah, so you don't need the Luna trigger. Like no matter what, you have game there. But for sure, if you just activated the Luna on the trigger, you would have had a stronger turn there on the fourth turn.
Okay.
So this game just unlucky. You went through all your life and all the cards, but you don't see Tashigi. But it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you could
Yeah,
still.
that's how it felt.
Yeah, you could still win if you still won, but if you use the Luna there, I think you win on the spot. Cause you immediately don't even need Tashigi to jam the SMP down. Like you
Oh, you
fought.
mean on the trigger? Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
those
Cause you
the two
immediate.
micro decisions that fucked me up was not triggering the Luna.
Yeah, I
Plus, on
mean,
top of
and
it,
end up the Luna did help you, but the Luna would have put him in a spot where he had to, like, the game will be fast forwarded one turn because he will have to commit a set of cards to protect the SMP that turn.
right.
Yeah.
And okay. And at the point in time, I was like to swing 11 with the Mihawk. I could have just done it with him having two cards in hand or something like that. And it was just not swinging with the X
X-Drake.
Drake and
Yeah. Cause you could
yeah,
have got one more
and
card
that and not
from.
triggering that. I noticed the trigger, and then
Yeah.
I also noticed the X Drake. So I
And the
guess I'm
X Drake,
starting to.
and let's say he contests the X Drake, right? That means it will soak one swing for you also, which means you get to preserve one more life, which gives you another turn to play the game. Yeah. So swinging the X Drake is good there, TLDR. Okay, we're going second. I mean, this is not bad going second hand. You have Kuina and shit, counters, just looking for Tashigi. But if he doesn't play anything this turn, you should counter this swing 2k. If he doesn't play anything like a Koshiro, you should counter there.
Oh, what the hell?
Storage.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'll leave you
Alright.
to work on it. Oh, okay. Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Yeah. This tell me he telegraphing either Hiyori or Koshiro. You should counter 2k here. Cause you're going second, you don't want to be behind in the race. So taking this life can be bad. Cause technically every turn after this you're taking one life if he just plays on curve. So you should just
Okay.
counter. You
The only
should.
reason I felt that it was not a bad idea to take it was like if I find the 4 cost Zoro, I'm gonna be really in a really good position.
Nah,
But I was thinking of
it's a
doing
2
that.
off in your deck, it's not reliable, and your hand already have Kuina. Let's
Okay.
say he don't play anything this turn, then you just jam for 9 and chill, cause you don't want to play into Tashigi by playing the Kuina.
So if he's hitting me 5 or 6 on his
Yeah, just counter.
3 down turn, I'm countering.
Yeah.
Well, depends.
I went over
Okay, got it.
I went over this in the guide. You always want to counter the first hit if you're going second. Cause doing so, right, means you are putting yourself on even ground with the guy now. You're trading the one card that you draw extra for going second for a life. Which is super value. I mean here, because you play Koshiro, you punish him for it, just queen out the fucker. This guy is a fucking idiot. You never do this.
Never play Koshiro.
Yeah.
Noted.
I mean, you can play it because it forces the guy to Kuina, but it depends on your hand the follow up. So, have right and have wrong. There's no right answer. But play Koshiro is good also if you want to block the Tashigi from the player going second.
Okay.
But if your hand have 3k counter, then you shouldn't play the Koshiro in the first place. Yeah. Oh, he just does nothing this turn. That's lit. Yeah. So you see, if you counted the previous swing, you could have stayed at 4 life here.
Yeah.
So like you might lose this
Um,
game because you take the oh what the fuck? This guy? Okay, just oh you should just play Tashigi here so that you can open up the next card. You can open up the next thing to be taken. Yeah. Actually, let me think. Okay, Cavendish here is fine, cause next time you can curve into Mihawk plus Tashigi. But issue is if the Koshiro sticks on the board, right, you cannot swing into the thing that he plays anyways. So I would just play Tashigi here and hope that I find another Tashigi later. Yeah.
okay.
Cause Tashigi is also a 7k body, so it's a bit harder for him to contest. Yeah.
Okay, I might have misplayed here.
I would
I thought
play Hiyori is fine, but
it's
it's like
fine. Okay.
it's like free target for him to swing at though. Like he can just swing at it, but it's okay cause it's like you don't have to commit counter to protect it. Whereas Tashigi you have to commit counter, so the Hiyori here is fine. Like I won't fall you for it. I'll do it. I'll play it as well. Cause if I do this next time I play Mihawk, I can still spin Hiyori and swing for 8 with my leader.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking on.
Yeah, this is fine.
Like,
Okay, but you see, like you not countering that first attack to life is sort of biting you in the ass now.
yeah.
Because now you're taking 1 life every turn. Like you don't really want to counter any of these bigger leader swings. So that's why you want to counter the first swing. Like you trade that one extra card you draw for that. Okay, this guy is fucking doing nothing the entire game. So you shouldn't be losing. Yeah, then this turn you just play Mihawk and you're fucking ahead. Oh, another Mihawk. Yeah, you're very ahead here. But you'll be way ahead if you just float 1 life. He kept one Dawn up, so you should swing for 8k. You should swing for 8 by 8. So you can play around DMG counter. Because DMG is 3k only. So you should swing 8 with Tashigi, 8 with leader. Because that forces 2 cards if you want to counter. Yeah, good. Yeah, you're very ahead. He has nothing on the board. He has no pressure on you. Your hand still have fuckloads of counter, but you'll be in a way safer spot if you're at if you're at 3 life here. Yeah, you got 2 cards from him. Yeah, you should win this. His board has no pressure at all. I'm just thinking, would I have played Cavendish there on that turn? I think I might have, honestly, because he played Koshiro only. His board was dead. Just block and counter 3k here. If he chase Mihawk, you can counter for it. If he push life, you can take. So just block plus 3 here.
Mm, okay, because
You
yeah,
can
yeah, I
cycle
got
the
it. I got
other
it.
Mihawk in your hand. You don't need to play a second Mihawk the next turn. If you want to keep like life cards in your hand. But I'll block plus raw 3k first instead of using the counter event. Cause later on if you draw another Mihawk or another brick, right, you can use that to cycle it away. Whereas right here you have life cards in your hand, so you should just use those first. Cause the counter event can always be used to cycle into 3k counter.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, this is fine. You're not gonna die, so just swing for like 7-8-8. Yeah, cause your leader you wanna pressure the Mihawk block. Just swing Tashigi first. If he blocks, then you can punch face. Yeah. Force him to block here. Then you can chase it for 1 card, then push 8-8 to face. Probably push 1 life and get 2 cards from hand, which means his hand will go -3 this turn. So his hand will only be 5 cards. 5 cards in hand, 1 life next turn, you confirm can kill him. Okay, push 8 with Zoro. I'll push 8 with Mihawk first. Because if he block, I can chase the Mihawk. If he doesn't, then like you force him to counter 4k for the leader swing if the leader swings last, you know. Keeping the Mihawk up is a little bit too safe, I think. Because no matter what, if he has DMG, he's gonna rest like both anyways. And try to go for a two-way split. Two-way split will be 8-8-8. So as long as you have 4k in hand, yeah, you have 4x4, you're fine. Your hand have all 2k, so you're not gonna die. No matter what permutation
Yeah.
he has. So you
I
can
was
save you can swing with 1 Mihawk. Because the only way that he plays around Mihawk blocker is DMG. Like the only way he can rest a Mihawk is through DMG. So if you keep 2
okay.
Mihawk up, you're giving him max value anyways. So like just swing with 1.
Okay.
But you have guaranteed anyways, so it doesn't matter.
So it is guaranteed. Why did it feel like it wasn't?
Guaranteed as in what? Guaranteed lethal?
No, I mean meaning
Guar-
a guaranteed
Guaranteed survive.
living
If he,
yeah, surviving if I flip the Mihawk, because what I was playing around was the 999 8999. So I don't
yeah, you just need to
I did the math on the spot, and I don't think I would
eight
survive.
nine
I would
nine
survive.
nine, 8999 with one blocker. You can block the 8k swing, then 99, or you have to bang on 1k. Okay. You
Yeah.
have to bang on 1k if that's the case. Okay, yeah. Alright, then it's fine. If 8999, he can have lethal. Cause you can't block the leader swing, so you have to block the Mihawk swing, let it go. And you have to bang on. If you can get 1k you win. But to be fair, uh you should have kept the 0 cost and the Mihawk in hand. Like there's
Yeah, in
no
the first place,
yeah.
I shouldn't even be in this position. You're
Yeah,
right.
like you don't need to play the you don't need the second Mihawk. You can just attach Dawn and apply pressure on him. Play the Cavendish is
Okay.
okay because it's like a 2 Dawn body, but you don't need to play the Mihawk. You should just kept the 0 cost event in your hand to cycle the Mihawk away the previous turn.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, but this game you should win because he do nothing for like 5 turns in the game, so you shouldn't be like almost losing. Like I mean, usually if you just counter the first swing, then you won't be in this spot, right? Then you can swing, you can swing with the Mihawk, you know. Because you get to buffer, you have 1 life buffer if you hold the 1 life there. Yeah. So just counter the first hit. Zoro Mirror, you always want to counter the first hit if you go second. You trade the extra card you draw to counter the first life if it's only asking for 1 card. Then you neutralize the going first and going second difference.
I guess also I value a little bit too much the Mihawk, like as in block plus 3K versus
Yeah,
not blocking
you
at all.
should just block
He
3k last
he might
turn.
go after it.
Yeah, cause if you chase the Mihawk, you can just counter 3k anyways. Then if you push life, you're gonna take it anyways, right? Yeah, I mean, doesn't matter how you approach it here, it's guaranteed no matter what. In fact, you can swing 7, 6, 14, 14. So you should, cause he give you a target to swing at. So like 7, 6, 14, 14 is the maximum output this turn. Cause you get to swing 14 at leader twice. If, okay, if you're ever in this situation in the future, right? Always swing with your leader to the character first. So that you can get the leader, if you can activate the leader effect. And then you can activate the restand event to swing with Cavendish, get 2 more Dawn back, then you can swing twice with leader for 14-14.
Okay.
This is the like your maximum output.
But how would I even swing 14-14? Oh, because
12.
I hit
What the
okay, yeah. Never mind. Got it.
Okay, thank you.
I got
Oh,
a brain fart right
yeah,
now. Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Like, okay, so yeah, you hit 14, then you Cavendish, and then
Yeah, you swing
stand 3.
12 first so you can proc your leader effect. So your leader effect doesn't need to proc immediately, it's activate main. So just check the conditions for it first. Then activate restand event to restand your leader. Then Cavendish swings untap 2 Dawn, attach those 2 Dawn to your leader, swing 14, then activate your leader effect to swing 14 again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was seeing it in a different way. Like a put yeah, that's the way. Of course, you have to swing
That's the
it and then
only way you
activate
can
it.
do it.
And
And that's the maximum output you can do as a Zoro player. That's your max
mhm.
output. Yeah. So if you're ever in a situation like this in the future, which you will be in quite common because like next time you play against like let's say you're still playing Zoro, if you play into red blue ace, if he gives you any targets to swing it at 0 life, you can do this exact combination.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This is how I lost my top 4 at Indonesia. I give the guy a target to swing it. If I never give him I win. So I should have another trophy, but it's okay.
Yeah, I might have lost this game, but yeah, I think I lost, and then I played against him and I beat him, but I don't know what mistakes I made here. I haven't reviewed the
Yeah,
video,
let's
so
see.
let's go
Yeah,
through
we
it.
have
And
time to
you'll
go
you'll
through
pick
this
it.
one last game. Okay,
Yeah,
we're going second. This hand is not bad because you have Zoro into Cavendish. I'll keep this hand. Yeah. I'll spin
yeah.
Hiyori. Hiyori will act as 1 life because he will trade into it unless he has a Nami. Okay, he has a Nami. So it doesn't matter. You're still gonna spin the Hiyori, try to dig for Tashigi, then play Zoro on 4, then play Tashigi on 5 if you find it. If you don't find it, Cavendish is fine. Though he's going first, so you do want to make sure you have the Tashigi here, which is why it's important to spin for this Hiyori. Okay, you found it, so your curve is all mapped out for you already. So let's just see what mistakes you make. This turn, he's definitely gonna swing into the Hiyori. He's not gonna swing 5-5. Yep. Okay, if he's only asking for one card, you want to counter. If he jams, you take. Okay, jams, take. It's okay. Only if this is asking for one card, you counter. Okay, curve is looking good. Yeah, here just swing 5 pace, play Zoro. No point to swing an army. Yeah, this is a free turn to drop the Zoro and your only window to do so. It's a free 6k body, so it's lit. Just put it down, swing 5 pace, force one card. If he takes, good for you. Don't spin the Hiyori, there's nothing you're looking for. Don't jam the Nami because you have a free turn to develop a 6k body on the board. Yeah. So this should be a no-brainer. He takes it. Wow. If he counter there, you're both on even ground. But if he take, then you're ahead. Because you're 5 life leader. The reason why Zoro is slightly favored into GP is because of being a 5 life leader. Because you have one more turn to play the game. It's like a race. The life matters. That's why going first is better. Because if you jam the guy on the second turn, you push him down to 3 life, you still have 5 life. So he's like, there's a 2 life difference. So you'll be ahead in the race if that happens. Okay, let's see what he does here. If he doesn't play SMP here, you play Cavendish. Then next time you can play Mihawk Tashigi. Yeah.
I might have done that.
So you should counter this swing, just asking for one card, kill the Koshiro away. This time you can punch 7-7 and it's life. Play Tashigi, play Cavendish, swing 7-7. 7 with Zoro, 7 with leader. The next time you play Mihawk Tashigi, hit the SMP, swing 6-6-8-8. 6-6-8, yeah. No, 6-6-9-9. Yeah, it's lit.
I might have spin the Hiyori, I don't remember.
No point to spin the Hiyori, like I said, you're not looking for anything. You already have the play prepared for next turn, your hand is all counters. So,
Okay.
Yeah, no point. Just push 7-7. He's tapped out. You can push him to 1 life here, you know. Just take the 2k here. Yeah. This is a mistake. You might have lost this game because you didn't push this turn.
Yeah.
Because he's tapped out. It's like perfect opportunity to push life. This is fine. Like, as long as this time you hold your life, you'll be fine. But he might chase the Zoro for 8k. If that happens, it's okay to let it go. But if he swings like face for 7-7, you take 1, counter 1. Okay, 7-7. Might be 7-8. But if you counter this, he might pivot to swing 8 into Zoro. So you want to take this first. Okay, then counter this.
Okay.
Don't take this. Yeah. Okay, then play Mihawk, swing Cavendish, untap 2, play Tashiki, rest SMP, 6-6-9-9. All go face. But last turn you could have pushed him to 1 life if you swung 7-7. So that 1 life, that you not pushing that turn might have been the difference between losing and winning here. So we'll see.
I think it's clear. I think that's the reason. I don't think I made any other mistakes. Maybe one more. I'm not sure.
We'll see.
But it was all.
Here you should punch 6 with the Zoro first. Force the 1 card from him so that he has less options to defend the SMP. Yeah, you got 2k from him. Yeah, just jam 9-9. Get 2 cards, push 1 life. But if you just carry out this sequence this turn, you could have pushed him to 0 this turn. Or get 2 cards from his hand. Whereas now, he just counter for the SMP and take 1 life. His hand will still stay at 6 cards with 1 life. Whereas, if you push him the last turn, he'll be at 5 card 1 hand or 7 cards 0 life. So, yeah, he should have been at either 5 cards in hand, 1 life, or 7 cards in hand, 0 life. Those are the only 2 permanent. Yeah?
And now, just to be clear, like, because I want to make sure I'm making the right place, right? A more optimal place. I obviously that's very clear to me, right? It should have been push, right? But in the event that I have no 2Ks on my hand or or my hand isn't as optimal as it was this game, should I be spinning the Hiyori?
Yeah. Fix your curve first, but if your hand already have curve, there's no point to spin the Hiyori.
Got it.
Yeah. Anyways,
Got it, okay.
your hand at the start already have Zoro and Cavendish, so you don't need to spin the Hiyori.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's nice. You can try to close next turn. So you only have this. You have to close next turn. You don't have another turn to play past this. So you just have to take all the swings here. Maybe dig for a second restand event because you have Cavendish on the board. So you find a second restand event, you can swing 10-10-10. You know what I mean, right? Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so like if you found a second restand event, you can swing 10 because you're Cavendish on the board. You know why it's 10 right?
Well, because you're asking for 2 cards
No, as
when
in,
he's doing
do you know why if you have another restand event, it's 10?
because of Cavendish.
Yeah.
If yeah,
Okay, I mean, now you have to go regardless. Actually, let me think. Can you play another turn here?
that's what I was thinking.
Doesn't seem like it. Oh,
Oh,
if you find Luna, you can. Like if your Hiyori spin Luna, you can play another turn. So what I'll do here? Let me think. Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me barge in. Okay. I hit 9 to Sanji Pudding. At this point now, my mindset is going game, right? I was like,
Yeah.
I think I need to go game.
Yeah, like this is trying
But
to scam cards, right? This is okay.
yeah. So,
Yeah. But if he let this
I
go,
believe
yeah.
I believe I would have won the game if I hit him 8 and I got a 2K out of his hand. So, if I'm going game, do you think it's safer to just
Okay.
go
Here
8?
you need to count. Okay, so no matter what, your leader is gonna be swinging 12 this turn. So your Tashigi only swing for 7k. So let's say you ask. So I'm gonna assume he let the SMP go, which is why you're asking this. Cause he doesn't need the SMP
Yeah.
on his board to go for game next turn. Cause he has two Zoro and Luffy. So if he knows that, right, he will probably let the SMP go regardless. So you shouldn't. So there's nothing, there's no caveat about this. Like if he knows that he can still go for game regardless, he'll let the SMP go. If he knows that his hand has just enough counter to get out of everything. So let's assume he just lets the SMP go regardless, okay? Let's just assume that. So then you're swinging for 7. One count. Mihawk will ask for one counter event, then 12. So his hand 4 cards. Take 1 life, 5 cards. In 5 cards, he needs to have 7k counter. So assuming the guy is smart, right? He's not gonna counter for the SMP if his hand, the remaining 4 cards, right, is 2k, you know? Like if he has
Yeah.
2k in his remaining 4 cards. Cause what I'm seeing is he's probably gonna counter the Tashigi swing for 2k with 1 card. He's gonna counter the Mihawk swing with probably 1 giant. Draw 2 cards, so his hand will be 6 cards. So 6 cards he needs to defend against a leader swing for 7k counter. So he'll take 1, so he'll go up to 7 cards. So he needs to counter 4 out of 7 cards to be 7k counter. So depending on what his hand quality, like if he already has everything here, he will counter for the SMP. But if he doesn't have it, he'll probably let this go anyways. So to be fair, right, Lethal is not exactly the Lethal is not reliable here. Like I wouldn't count on it. Cause if he has Giant, right, he just needs to counter with the remaining 4 cards in it, with the remaining 6 cards in his hand after the Giant. Cause Tashigi asks for 1, put him to 6 cards in hand. Mihawk swing, asks for Giant, his hand will still be 6 cards. You swing 12. 12 will just be asking him to take 1 hit, go up to 7 cards in hand, then counter 4 cards cost 2, tapped out. So no counter events, right? So has to counter 2, 4 cards in 7 cards hand. So I
So,
honestly, what I'll do here is I'll just try to spin for Luna.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Like because of my current state of the hand that I have a bunch of counter cards and the zero cost event, it would have been just better to
Yeah,
try my luck with Luna because
try
at
to
this
find
point I'm
Luna.
not in a good position.
Yeah,
All
cause
right, got it.
you're not guaranteed to have game. Let's say you whiff the Luna search, then okay, we have to go, right? But I think I'll bang on finding the Luna, cause if I do find the Luna, I have guaranteed game the next turn. Cause there's no way he kills me with just Rodro and leader. And while I have like fuck tons of counter in my hand, you know? Yeah. So that's how I look at it here. If I don't find the Luna, I might pivot my attention to using
Can't hear you.
Restand event to chase the ball also.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
that's probably
Yeah. Cause you can
yeah,
swing.
because of the current state of the hand, the counters and all that, it could just be a better idea to do that, right?
Yeah.
Like
Like
if it lets the Sanji pudding go with 9. But then again, what I was saying, what I was asking here is like, okay, if I would have hit Sanji pudding with 8k
if the guy lets
and
it go, like if the guy lets
and
it,
if he let
yeah, if like as I said, right, if the guy has enough counter in hand, he's not gonna counter for this. Like the guy is smart about it. Cause look at the board, he doesn't need the SMP to go for game next turn. Sure, if he has it, he probably has guaranteed game, but if he cannot afford to counter for it, he won't in the first place. So you don't know whether he'll counter for the SMP if you swung 8 at it. Like you don't know. And like I said, if let's say his hand 7 cards right now, right? Let's say you swing for 8. Okay. Let's say he counters 2k. So his hand now will be 6 cards. Because he countered 2k, right? Then
Still not guaranteed, right?
Then you swing Tashigi, 2k again, so 5 cards now. Then swing Mihawk, Giant, so still 5 cards. Then swing 12-12 with Leader. Take 1 life, 6 cards. 6 cards he needs to counter 2-2-2-1. So there is still a permutation where he still has it. Because you're not asking for exactly all the 6 cards in his hand, you're only asking for 4 out of 6 cards at the end. So he has 2 cards buffer. So even if you ask for 8k, like if you swing 8 here and he throws 2k, you don't have guaranteed game. Like the possibility of game is not there. Cause he will still have 2 cards buffer. If you're asking for 1 card buffer or 0 card buffer, then I think you can try to go for a game here. But 2 cards buffer is a bit much. Like it's you're just basically asking the GP Luffy at the end of it all. Does he have 7k counter in 6 cards? Assuming you swing 7 with Tashigi and 12-12 with Leader and he giants out the Mihawk swing. Another way to look at it, right, is he may counter 3k for the Mihawk swing also. Then he keep the giant so that he can counter 4k extra for the Leader swing. Because it's 1 more k value. So you don't know. I mean, you can look at the end of it to see how much counter he has in his hand, right? But let's say you swing the Mihawk here and he counters out 3k and you quit and his hand only at perfect, right? Then that's being result oriented. But if right now his hand has an extra 2k, then it didn't matter in the end. Because he would have used that 2k to counter for the SMP anyways. Yeah, then now he goes for game and yeah, you're probably math dead, right? Yeah, you're math dead unless you rip off a 2k from life. Because you counter 3k, you should counter 3k there. Because then the next 2 swings he can do is like 7/9.
The reason I didn't counter it is because if I got Luna from hand, I tap the Luffy Taro and he's fucked.
Oh,
and
but
I went.
But you can counter out with raw counter because your hand has 4 cards, right?
Right.
Yeah, so if you counter the Zoro swing, now he has to swing with the Luffy first. I mean, oh wait, no, he can swing with the Leader first. So it will be 8/8 or 7. If he wants to be greedy with the Leader swing, oh no matter what, he has math. Your math did.
Yeah, because mathematical. I was not winning that.
Yeah, if
unless
you have 4 cards. If you have 4 cards, then you counter this. But if you have 3 cards, you have to bang on Luna trigger. Yeah. Okay, you lose this you lose this regardless. But like I'm saying that you maybe swing 8 at the SMP you will win is being a bit like yes.
It's just not reliable, right?
Yeah, I mean, I got you. Based on this hand, yes, you win, but it's not 100%. Because he still has 2 hand buffer. He still has 2 cards in hand that can potentially add up to the 7k that he needs. If it's 1 card or 0 cards, I think you go for game. But it's not. No matter what, I think I'll spin Hiyori there first. We'll see if I find Luna.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean this game very big mistake lah. Like that 1 turn, never push 7/7.
Yeah.
When he's tapped out, yeah, that was a super big mistake. Cause the moment you did that, all the permutations will favor you already. All the later parts of the game will favor you. It's just because you never push there, you give him the 1 life buffer, and then because of that you lost the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Because you can count. Like, Zoro is actually, the moment you play more games with it, right, it's fucking easy to count, like, at the end of it all, how many cards and how much life my opponent will be at. It's fucking easy to count. Like, you see how I said, okay, 2 permutations. Either he's at 7 cards 0 life, or 5 card 1 life. You know? So how do I know that? There's only 2 outcomes. 1, he take. 2, he counter. It's that easy. Yeah, right?
Yeah. And if he's by any chance a little break, then those go in.
That's how you and that's how you count how many turns you need to kill your opponent.
Yeah.
So like if I put him on 7 hand 0 cards, I just look at my board. Yeah, I'm asking for more than that next turn. He's guaranteed dead, you know? Then if he's at 5 cards in hand, 1 life, I look at my board. Okay, so I just need to ask for 2 cards, 2 cards, 2 cards, 2 cards, and I win, no? Like his math dead if he's at 5 cards, 1 life. Because if I swing for my board 8, 8, 8, 8, he needs to counter 2 cards, maybe 1 counter event. Then leader swing 2 card, take 1, how to counter the last one. You know, math dead if that happens. Because my board at that point have 4 attackers. If all my attackers ask for 2 cards and my leader is also asking for 2 cards, I'm asking for total 6 attacks, 12 cards total. 5 card 1 life, how to counter 12 cards, you know? Yeah. So that's how you math it out. You ask yourself at the end of this turn, how many cards will my opponent have? You can ask yourself that before your last attack. Then it makes it easier for you to map out like, okay, how many cards will he have at the end of this turn? How many more turns do I have to kill him? So that's how you map it out. Like he's at the end of this turn sequence, he'll be at X amount of life, X amount of cards in hand. If he takes it, he goes -1 life plus 1 card in hand. If he counters, usually when they counter, they have to counter 2 cards. Or 1 counter event. So you count accordingly. If he giants, he'll have 2 less Dawn. So next turn, his output gets reduced by 2 Dawn. So you can count like based on that, how much output he has left on the board. Like you get the hang of it as you play more games. But this is a concept that I want you to carry forward like for One Piece also. Because this is how you count like how many turns you need to close the game.
Yeah, and by all means I do it, but only like when I'm like already closer to the end game, right? And with Zoro, especially in this kind of matches that are race matches, I mean, you turn 2, turn 3, you already, I mean, by the looks of it, what you're explaining, you already got to start doing it, right?
Yeah,
So
like you will get a rough
it's a
idea.
little-
You'll get a rough idea as the game goes on. Cause depending on whether your opponent counters early or he takes the early swings, you can roughly map out like when I go for lethal, how many cards he have in hand. So like when you're playing against Rayleigh, for example, right? If they counter early, then their hand will be a fixed amount for the rest of the game. Because usually they'll counter for the Luffy, so they'll go at least -2 cards. -2 cards means that his hand will only go break even the next 2 turns. Because he draw 2 cards. So like you can roughly gauge at the end of it all how many cards you have in the hand when you try to go for game. And then based on that information, you ask yourself, is it realistic for me to go for game that turn? If it's not, then maybe I have to try by every means possible to extend the game by another turn. So that I have guaranteed lethal on the extra turn, you know? Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I'll work on that.
Yeah,
that.
very good. It's a good skill to try to learn, especially when you're playing into racing matchups. Cause there is a fixed amount.
Honestly,
There is a
I honestly never actually thought of it like that until you started teaching me how to play with a UP Luffy and putting opponents in 2 or 3 turn clocks like that. But with this deck, I wasn't applying it such. I was applying it more like that.
Zoro
Like,
is
I
way
gotta put
easier. It's way easier to do this on Zoro because your leader
Yeah.
is actively clocking, so like you can kind of map out like how many turns your opponent has left in the game.
Okay.
Yeah, but for you at least, looks like you're improving a little bit. Still making mistakes here and there, but like the mistakes are very fatal, so it's not a good thing also. But definitely playing
Okay.
a little bit better, like not monkey at least, but still like the misplays are very punishing. So you need to work on that. Yeah. Because
Okay.
you're losing a lot of these games because of you not taking that window to push. Like even against the UP, like that one window you could have just pushed the 1 life in, would have made a world of difference. End up you kind of won because the guy break his like only window to slam a big body. But if he saw a big body that turn, or like even a blind Sanji, and he hits it, you can be quite behind from there because you never push the life in. Against matchups
Yeah,
like
because I didn't hit the 9K on the turn
Yeah.
2, right?
end up the guy did take
Okay.
the life regardless when you swung 7. But like if the UP was smart, he'll counter 2k there. Yeah. Cause the Zoro is not gonna swing into Bagua anyways to begin with. So there's no point to go down to 2 to enable the Bagua. It's better to stay healthier. Cause if the Zoro is like optimal, right, playing optimal, right, he'll play Cavendish Koshiro or Tashigi on the 6 Dawn turn. So he's not gonna be swinging that turn regardless. Unless he plays Cavendish Koshiro, he might swing 6. But if he sees that you have 2 Dawn up, he's not gonna swing regardless. So why are you playing for Bagua if the next time he's not gonna swing you anyways? So usually a good UP player will counter 2k there. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. All right,
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll
Yeah.
practice
Just if you have
the
window to push,
push.
just push. Cause every life you push is accelerating the game by 1 turn.
And I guess that's what I'm trying to do with Zoro, right?
Yeah. And
Accelerating.
you see like because you never push that turn against the GP player, right? He get one more turn to play the game, which is why you lost.
Yeah, and that's like I mean, a lot of the games I've lost not because I've been like manhandled. Like I mean, some I have. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, it happens.
Yeah.
Whether that's because of luck of the draw or because he just had a really good. Well, I guess on his part too, or didn't draw nice. But what I'm saying is that um, I think that's my though not taking advantage of those windows have put me in positions that I shouldn't be placed in the first place, right? So like, oh, I lost because he missed. He had an extra 2K, or oh my God, I lost because of I mean, he had just 1K, but I wouldn't even have placed myself in those positions if I take the windows that like in the GP Luffy game, right? So
Yeah.
I'll pay a lot more attention to that. And can I push? Should I push? Should I just do this? When to search, when to not? I think those are pivotal moments of games. So
Yeah. Like if you already have the play, there's no need to search. Cause if you search, you're wasting Dawn. Every Dawn matter for Zoro, cause it's like attacking is you can use to attack. You can use the Dawns
yeah.
to attack harder and push the game forward. Zoro is a racing deck. Zoro cannot play like for turn 7, turn 8. You wanna try to close the game turn 6 maximum.
Okay.
Yeah. As I said in the guide, right? The only games that you extend a turn is like games that you can Mihawk Water for. Then you can extend like one extra turn. But more often than not, you want to try to close the game turn 6 usually as Zoro into most matchups. Yeah, so you
All
don't really
right.
want to play for extended amount of turns. Don't play for value. You wanna if you can push, just push. Zoro is a pressure deck, so you wanna keep applying pressure. You don't wanna give the opponent the room to breathe. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You gotta choke the fuck out of
Yeah,
them.
that's playing Zoro. You need to apply that mindset. Like, if you can
Yeah,
choke
I don't
them,
think.
just choke them. But to choke them, you need the tools to choke them. So, like, if you don't have the tools, you have to find them. But if you already have them, then what the fuck are you finding, you know?
Yeah, just what's the point in spinning? Yeah, I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah.
So I'll start doing that.
Yeah, then, like, in
And start
situations
like
where you have, like, triple Perona, right? Sometimes you play the first one, you're not gonna play the next two, you know? It's better to swing 5-5 the next turn if you have two Perona. Cause if you already have Tashigi, you already have two Tashigi, then what the fuck is your Perona finding for your curve? You're just using the
yeah,
Perona to find counter. So why not just keep
yeah.
the
That,
yeah, yeah,
that's a very good way to put it because I mean you see something like that and you're like, oh, I need to start like mapping out my turns. Like, why the fuck you do that when you can just push, right? Yeah, you're right. I mean, if I have the pieces, that I shouldn't be searching in
yeah,
the first place.
yeah. Don't spend Dawn when you don't need to. Every Dawn matters
Yeah,
for Zoro. Yeah. Like I thought you
I'll
previous
use that.
yeah, like I thought to you like I said previous session, you want to try to cycle the DMG whenever you can if it's bricked up in your hand. But that's like a different matter. Like that's only when your hand is bricked up. When your hand is not bricked up, it's okay to hold a DMG because it can be used to close games also.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
the case of that game, I mean, I was pretty healthy. I
Yeah,
had
yeah, your
enough
hand not
time.
bricked up, so no point
Like,
to use the DMG to counter there. Just take lah. 7k swing, first life, yeah, have it. Cause if you swing 7k first life, right, he's gonna have to swing 5 or 6 somewhere down the line. Then you just counter that one lah. You know? Cannot be he swing 7 all the way, right?
yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Cause he has to play on curve also. Okay, so right,
Yeah.
that's about it for today then. Yeah, I think good session. I think a lot of like learning points. So hope you're able to
Yeah,
implement this. Yeah,
I think that's that applying the pressure, like finding those windows and those identifiers that you were able to get out. I think that's pivotal.
yeah,
I think it's just gonna make me a lot better.
yeah,
Because I don't think I've been doing that responsibly. Like I've been pushing, and I know it's the idea of like choking the fuck out of the opponents, especially like decks like UP Luffy. But
yeah,
I mean, sometimes I get like tunnel vision on searching, and sometimes I just don't need to do that because I have
yeah.
already the tool,
When you
right? So
this is like fundamental in One Piece. If you are playing searcher, right, you better ask yourself first what the fuck you're finding. But if you can't answer yourself, then why are you playing the searcher? You know? Don't play
yeah,
searcher for the sake of digging through cards in your deck. Like you need to make sure you have a target in mind that you're finding. if you don't need to find the target because you already have your curve prepared, then why are you spending the Dawn, you know? Yeah.
Understood. Okay.
Only when, let's
Alright.
say, you can swing for, like, in situation where you can swing for 7-8, right? Okay, then maybe you want to swing 7-7, play one searcher. For 7-8, you're still asking for 2 card. So I might as well take the time to swing 7-7, then spend the 1 to play searcher to try to find like a 2k to upgrade my hand, you know? Those are the situations where playing a searcher when you don't need to is fine. Cause your attacks are already asking for like 2 card. But if playing a searcher means that from swinging 7-7 it becomes 6-7, then yeah, nah fam, just swing 7-7. You know? When you're not finding
Yeah.
anything. Yeah. Don't spend the
Got it.
Dawn to decrease your attacking output when you're not finding anything. Unless you really need to find something, then go for it. Yeah, but if not, don't spin the searcher if you're not looking for anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Alright.
put that in practice. I'll
And
I'm
also
gonna play all
because
weekend.
searcher can be used anytime. Because they're just one cost cards for the most part. So like you can weave them into your curve easily anytime as the game goes on. So if like later on, right, let's say you haven't drawn a restant event, then now this turn you need to find it. Okay, then play the searcher and try to find it. You know? Because if you hold on to the searcher, there's also a chance that you will draw the restant event somewhere down the line. So if you play the searcher early because you want to find restant event, then later you draw a second one, then you look like an idiot, no? Because then
Yeah.
you have 2 bricks in your hand looking at you, like when you only needed one. Yeah, so
Yeah.
searchers is always like flexible. You can play them at any point in the game.
They're also one case. So
Yeah, and also they are one case. So you only play them when like you're looking for stuff actively. Like don't play something to look for something 2 turns in advance, you know? Because if it's 2 turns in advance, then you might find the card the next turn off your top deck, you know? Then you pick a second one up, and imagine if it's like a brick. Like imagine you're finding Tashigi, but then you draw into another Tashigi, then you're like, ah fuck. You know? Yeah, just
yeah.
for example. So just hold on to the searcher, cause like you might find what you need off your card draw as the game progresses. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Then your search priorities will change after that. Cause let's say I'm finding Tashigi, but then I draw a
Mhm.
Tashigi off my top deck. Okay, now I'm not finding Tashigi anymore. I rather convert my searcher into a 2k. Whereas if I play my searcher early and I pick up a second Tashigi, fucker, later I draw a third one, I'm like, oh my god, kill me. You know? Yeah, so this is like some basic One Piece kind of thing. Especially important, because this is, I think, will carry forward for rest of One Piece. Like sequencing
Oh yeah, yeah,
searcher. Yeah. Don't
for
tunnel
sure.
vision into playing it if you're not looking for anything. Yeah. Then
Okay.
don't look for something 2 turns in advance, especially if like next time you can afford to use 1 turn to spin for a searcher, you know. Only when
Mhm.
you're tapping out every turn, okay, then you wanna dig for your curve with the searchers. But typically for decks like Zoro, most decks in One Piece don't tap out every turn lah. Most decks. Like usually you're able to squeeze in that 1 Dawn to spin a searcher to dig for your next play. Yeah. Just don't put yourself in a spot where like you find your next play, like 2 copies of your next play. Then like they're stuck in your hand because they are bricks. Yeah. Okay, so right, that's about it for today. I'll see you next week, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be a
We'll,
bit
we'll,
busier next week, but schedule should remain unchanged. Like probably this timing will work for me, but definitely not in like the afternoon for me, which is like I guess 2, 3, 4 hours from now. I'll probably close out those time slots because I'll be practicing for Singapore Championship next week. Yeah.
okay.
I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
post this. Yeah, I'm probably gonna
I
post this
think-
session up online. I think this is quite a good one, so I'll probably
okay.
share this on YouTube or something. Yeah. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Right.
And I'll go ahead and schedule probably for Tuesday.
Yep.
And because I really wanna find some time to play against Bonnie and because I know there's a
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
here. And of course like put in practice
Yeah.
everything around this session too. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you, man.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
All right. I'll see ya. Bye bye.
Bye.